Hey guys, welcome to the Lake of the Ozarks. It's a beautiful day. It's March. I'm going to do a quick little cleanup here on the grill, and then we are going to make you a whole chicken today. We're going to spatchcock it. We're going to kind of show you the whole process that I do. So right now I need to do a quick little grill maintenance. It won't take but a couple seconds here. I kind of scatter out the charcoal that I do have in here, so any of the ash will fall down on the bottom. After that, I open up the lower part of my Primo and I just scrape it right out of here. That's kind of some of the stuff that most people don't show you, but hey, we're going to do that. So today we're going to use the Royal Oak lump charcoal, and we're going to use a couple tumbleweeds. So we're going to get this process here started. I am a little low on charcoal on my grill, so that's going to be the process. All right, that should be plenty sufficient. Now, I'm going to kind of scatter this out, and if my camera person will jump over here and bring the camera a little closer, I'll show you how I go about placing this. So what we're going to do is I'm going to kind of scatter this over to one side for just a brief moment. I'm going to lay these two tumbleweeds in here, and then I am going to light them if it'll light. All right, I get it lit like that. I'm just going to put these here right up on top of it. And that's pretty much all it really takes. I said that. There it goes. Now there is a few of my cherry wood smoked chunks in there from my last cook. They're still pretty good, and I'm happy with that. I know I'll get plenty of smoke, cherry smoke on there as well. Put these little things here back in here, and after that we will go ahead and get our grates back on, our little heat deflectors. So check back with me in just a second here. It'll be like it never even paused for you guys. Okay guys, we just got the grill going. It's coming up to temp now. Matter of fact, it's at 225 degrees right now. So I'm going to take advantage of this while it's kind of running, it's doing its thing. Go ahead and get this thing here cut up for you. So this is a Tyson whole chicken. It's a pretty small one. We only paid $6.92 for it. Not a bad little meal for a couple. So, and this meal actually will probably last the two of us 2 days. We're not really big eaters. So we'll get this thing opened up here. If you want to be the food police and get upset because I'm touching this or touching that, that's okay. You go ahead. You be you, I'll be me. It's all right. We're not real critical on that around here. Some of the stuff here I will not use. So what we're going to do is we're going to flip this old bird over. Now a lot of people like to take this bird and salt brine it. I'm not going to brine it today. That's not my intentions. I'm not going to cook it anything up over 250 degrees. So we're going to start back here at the back, and we're going to run down along this spine with these spatchcock scissors. I really do like these things, by the way. It makes this a whole lot simpler. Now you can turn it around and do that in the reverse direction if you like. It's easier for me cutting on the right side, so that's what I choose to do. Now, once you get that bone cut out of there, make sure you get all the little giblets and stuff out. We're not going to use them. Now, a lot of people at this point will go ahead and turn this over, and they'll push it down. Thank you so much, my beautiful assistant, my wife. I had a little bit of a chicken blood mess getting ready to go here. She came to the rescue. We'll set this over here. Anyway, what they like to do is once they open this up, they like to push this down. But we're not going to do that. We're going to open this bird up just enough. We're going to take our knife right here in the center and cut. It's going to want to cut kind of naturally. And I'm going to peel along this edge, and I'm going to open this up. And it will show this inner bone in here. And I'll kind of take that bone, pull it out. It comes out just that easy. Now there's another little part there that didn't come, but there it goes. Got the rest of it out. So now I can take this bird and lay it over, and look, it lays so pretty. Okay, that looks pretty good, I think. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and use a binder today. I'm going to use Miracle Whip. It's not going to have to use a lot of it. I just want to use some. And this is going to allow my seasonings to go ahead and stick to this bird, this old chicken. It does get kind of messy, but that's all right. Like I said, we don't mind. We got towels, we'll go on from there. So, got that process out of the way. Now what I like to do before I do my seasoning is I like to get my salt and pepper. So we got some pretty big kosher salt here. I'm gonna give it a good light little sprinkle. Then we're gonna throw some pepper. I really like pepper on my food. You've probably seen that in several of my other videos. So after that, we are gonna use the Meat Church Honey Hog Rub. Now you're gonna wanna go pretty nice on this. Get a good color to it. It'll really turn out pretty when you're cooking it. So we get this in here. You might have to move your wings and get them in there as well. Get them on both sides there. Now I'm going to flip this over. Do the same thing on the inside here with just the seasoning. Now, I know you're thinking, well, you flipped it over. It's wet. That's all right. I'm okay. Guess what? I got more. And if I don't, I know where I can get it. And I can just touch it up again real quick like that. Well, it works out pretty good. All right, so we're going to let this thing sit for a couple minutes and let this thing sweat in a little bit. It is cool today here at the lake. It won't take long to sweat in. Like I said, probably 10 minutes at the most underneath the sun and the cool air. It'll be just fine. So give me just a second and we'll put it on the grill. Okay, guys, it's been that quick second I was talking about. So our grill is now up to 250 degrees. We're going to go ahead and open this up. And we're going to set this whole chicken right in here. And let that sit there. And like I said, this is probably going to take about an hour and a half. And I'm looking forward to the pepper kind of drawing in that smoke. I'm going to give it some more flavor as well. Like I said, hour and a half. We're going to get this thing up to about 150 degrees. And then I'm going to sauce it. Once I sauce it, and I'll show you that step as we go. And then I'll let it sit on there for about another 10-15 minutes at the most. That'll let that chicken get on up to the temperature we need that's considered done. Don't want no raw chicken. So give me just a quick minute here and you'll get to see more of that process. Look at that lake view. Isn't that beautiful? I tell you, we really do we feel like we've been truly blessed having this view every day. We watch that sun come up here in the mornings, beautiful sky in the mornings, and in the evenings when the sun's setting, it shines on them homes and them banks over there, and it just really looks gorgeous. Like I said, give me just a second, and I'll get you on to the next part of it. Oh, well, what a nice nap. Guess we ought to check on this bird. It's been cooking for a little bit. Let's just see what we got here. All right. I'll stick the old pin in here. Wow. I must have woke up just in time. It's at 155 degrees. Let's throw some sauce on this bird. So we're going to use Sweet Baby Ray's today. I'm out of my normal barbecue sauce that I would generally get from the Ozarks Distillery. So I need to get on the old Harley and run over there and get me some more barbecue sauce. I love their barbecue sauce out there. So here we are. We're just going to baste her up. Like I said, that temp's at 155. And I think doing this way, we can ensure that we will let it get up to that 165 degrees that we're looking for. And this thing will look really pretty. Would you just look at that? Isn't that nice? All right, guys. Give you a quick second here again, and we'll be pulling this thing off the grill here in about 15 minutes. Okay, it's been that 15 minutes. Let's go ahead and check this bird. Oh yeah, we're up to the 165 with no problem. There we go. So let's pull this bird off of here and throw him up there on that cutting board. Look at that, man. Don't that look good? Wow. Totally amazing. So the nice thing about spatchcocking this thing, not only just about presentation, is we can cut this thing really simple. Now that we removed that center bone in here that I did earlier and the backbone, we literally can just slice this thing right in two. Now look at this. Look at that. That is so, it's got so much moisture coming out of it right now. You just can't beat that. So I'm going to take a small slice off of here just because we're going to go inside and eat, and you won't get to join us on that. But here we go. I'm not mad at that. Thanks for watching, and you guys have a great day.